What steps should we take to replace revenues lost from depleted oil and gas resources?
Alternative energy that are nene carbon isol tant neshike no clean could
My relatives, we're sitting here discussing alternative energy, such as developing solar panels. These solar panels are going to be manufactured in Church Rock. Also, we'll be having a work session next week to discuss more on the matter. However, we're on top of it, my relatives. As for coal and natural gas, the El Paso pipeline that trails through our line, our plan is to divert these resources to power plants so that we would function correctly. This is my response.
Our power plants going to go in place.
We need a real comprehensive plan for this, Joe. We need an economist to tell us what are the real numbers. Fossil fuel,
this revenue generated from our fossil fuel, how long is it going to last? And based on that, we need to put a good comprehensive plan together. And then we can begin to plan the real alternative fuel, which one is more efficient for us. Then we can rate them. That's how the non-Indians do business. They know that we need wind power. How many locations do we need to install them? Currently, they, our administration, do not have a real comprehensive plan. They say, let's do this here, and here, without no solid plan.
The Navajo Nation has an obligation to monitor coal operations on Navajo lands. What steps will your administration take to ensure that coal companies don't destroy local water sources, air quality, and the land?
The Navajo EPA
Navajo EPA does not have the authority to enforce. They have no decision-making jurisdiction. For many years, we have corporations that have been walking all over us. Our leaders have no power to protect us. The non-Indians do not listen to us because we don't have our own laws to enforce. Our leaders do not defend or protect us. There's no defense on our behalf. That is why the non-Indians to this day are doing whatever they want, because there's no leadership. There's no one speaking up for us, protecting our land. There are not protecting our resources as well.
We approach
Navajo EPA, but
EPA has no jurisdiction over land, water, air, and fire. These are what we use in our prayers. We have our young people working for energy companies on our land. I disagree with Lovejoy. They say no one talks for them. I say there are two laws which we should follow, Navajo Fundamental Law and Navajo Codes, in dealing with our land, plus utilizing our Navajo teachings. This is how we should deal with this, so that our children who are working for Navajo EPA are educated in the Western world. We need to have people with traditional knowledge to be part of Navajo decision-making on the EPA issues.
The Navajo Nation passed the Green Economy legislation last year, which established the Green Economy Commission. It has since not received further funding from the Navajo Nation Council. What is your perspective on green jobs?
The green economy, the green economy, that commission to me is a token by the tribal council and signed off by the executive office to keep you guys quiet. You guys meaning you tree huggers. It's to throw a bone out to you without no funding so that they could say, we support green economy. Where are the recycling bins at the tribal council? Where are the recycling bins at the executive office? If we were green-minded, and also if we had that particular mentality, our vehicles would be powered by other sources. We would be utilizing other alternative products. We would be utilizing not just necessarily white paper that has been bleached, but we would be recycling it, turning it over so that we could utilize the backside of it. That is green. Green means that we're going to utilize something that will go back into the ground, it will not hurt it, and therefore we can re-harvest it at a later time. That is something that is really important. Green economy is if we were to build our structures out of logs and mud, because that's biodegradable. Also, we could use products that we could use many times over. Diki diku aleto tijohatni go beenda do nito beda anisha niniki yahan so she oshi ya behal kanoki kundigi bikidahati nito kwegedat nopi akonde yad liniki ado ba aliada enda ta ohod ni salagi to ado ba aliada oh hazat kele kunda ado les ade nde nopi ha no 8 ya hote